Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jocelyn. I've been looking at a lot of different vloggers on here, and one thing that I've noticed, and I'm saying this for myself as well, is that we are very sensitive to what other people say about what we're doing with the HCG. And part of that probably comes from some insecurity, lack of confidence, speaking for myself. Um, don't want to offend anybody. We're too nice. We're too sweet. Whatever. My hair's sticking up. But the point I want to make here is we're doing this for ourselves. We're not doing it for anybody else. We're not doing it to please anyone else. Or perhaps I should say it's not going to work as well for us if those are the reasons that we're doing it. Because we have to be the ones to do it. We have to be the ones that make up our mind, and we keep that resolve no matter what. No matter who tells us we're not good enough, no matter who tells us we're crazy for doing this, no matter what. We have to resolve that we're going to do this, we're going to do it right, we're going to do it the best way we can, and get it done. I had some friends that I told at the very beginning that I was starting this, and one of my friends is very analytical. She's less touchy-feely, more brain thinking. So her social skills are not that good. And anyway, she thought I was making it up because I was telling her all about the hypothalamus and how it resets and et cetera, et cetera. And she thought I was just yanking her chain. And she laughed and laughed and laughed at me. And then when I told her, no, I'm serious, you can look it up. And I told her, Google HCG. So she read Dr. Simeon's Pounds and Inches, and she would tell me, you cannot be serious about doing this. I cannot believe you are serious about this, that you're actually going to do this. I mean, they don't even know the effects and, blah, blah, blah. And so it was really hard listening to her. And then she'd text message me, you must be starving by now. Aren't you starving? Aren't you bored with all this, with this lack of food? Are you dizzy? Are you still alive? Because you can't be healthy if you're doing this, blah, blah. And it really made me start doubting myself and my decision to do this, thinking, okay, well, she's the really, really smart one. Maybe I am making a mistake. And then I had another friend that kind of did the same thing, a little bit to a lesser extent, but she was trying to be supportive, and she would say things like, there's no way I could do this. I don't know how you're doing this. What I think she was meaning is that you're a stronger person than I am to be able to do this, which, she kind of clarified that for me one time when I questioned her about it. And, I finally started saying to them, look, I'm not asking your permission. I'm doing this. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing because I want your support. However, if you're not able to give me your support on this, then that's fine, but I would rather we don't discuss it then, because I don't need anybody else telling me negative stuff. I can do that all by myself because I'm pretty good at beating my own self up. And the other thing that I've realized is that I'm not going to be perfect on this. Nobody is. We are human, and we have emotional needs that we have covered with food for so long that is what we resort to when we're stressed, when we're hurt, when we're tired. We get discouraged. And so, we start questioning, okay, what am I doing here? I can't do this. I'm a failure. And I just know that there are going to be days where I am so tempted to just pull into Whataburger or wherever and eat and eat and eat. And I think the thing that keeps me from doing it is how I will feel about myself in the morning, and knowing that I will regret it, and to also think about all the success that I've had so far on it. And I am succeeding at this. We all are succeeding at this. Even if we are 10 pounds down from where we started, that's success. If we're 20 pounds down, that's success. If we lose 0.2 pounds a day, that is success. And I think we also have to be able to ride it out during the tough times, to know that, hey, I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to think about this and see what's going on here. Maybe I can change a few things to increase the success. The other thing I can do is I can just kind of wait it out and give it 3 or 4 days, 5 days, and by then we should be over the stall. We should be losing again and back on track. So anyway, that's my speech for today, trying to help people that are worried about not being able to do this. We are all strong. We're capable. We're intelligent, and we can do this. And so we just stick together and do it one day at a time. And there's always going to be somebody in our life that talks ugly to us. And those are the times when we pull on that inner resolve not to stop, not to give up, not to quit, but to do it in spite of them, despite what they're doing. And there are sometimes when strangers will say things so ugly to us, and it's beyond our belief that somebody would behave this way, but they do. And we have to realize that they are the ones that have the problem. It is not us. We do not control what they say. We do not control what they do. And when we act in a way that was intended to be supportive and maybe informative, and they go off, fly off the handle about that, that's their problem. And we don't give up because of them. We do not give up because somebody else has a problem. We are in it for ourselves, and that may sound selfish, but we give of ourselves so much to our kids, to our families, to our friends. It's time we take some time for us. So I hope that is received by the person that it's intended, and that in the spirit that it's intended, with love and friendship. So don't give up. Don't quit. Stay with us. Okay? I'm at 218.4, I think, or 0.6. I don't know. One or the other. And so that's what I weighed yesterday. And I'm over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks into, like 2.5 weeks into phase 3, round 1. And so I'm down to 27.5 pounds, something like that. 28. I really got to check my stats before I start mouthing off here. But I'm just waiting to lose 2 more pounds, and that would be right at 30. A little less than 2 pounds. So I'm still trying to maintain, though, because I've heard phase 3 is very important. I want to thank everybody that has commented. Every time somebody comments, I learn something. Thank you for making your videos. Please keep making your videos, because I go on there and, that's my entertainment instead of eating now, and I feel like this is a sisterhood. So we're all in this together. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day and have a great weekend, and I will see you later. Bye. Kisses.